peace, but talking peace. And walk the streets where artsy markets be. Many promoters rub my liver, yo, they talk is cheap. Right. Across the street, I see a couple cats sparking beef. Lost to me as of urban youth and heat for cheap prices. I operate my devices, transmit through speakers to communicate what life is. Give them more than just my two bare knuckles to fight with. Spirit motivated to elaborate that Christ lifts. I'm a fan of the slam dance, passion and movement. When the chains loosen, crash course exclusive. Landscape destructive with a love for trying to build. Start from scratch to accurately capture what I feel. I'm ill from a contagious sickness. I'm in the midst of individuals channeling energy so intense that it's instant upon exposure. Ready to strike like the cobra. I contend for what I know is truth until the game. Oh, now.
You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The show is coming up in about 2 minutes. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Check it. Identify with the positive vibe. Optimist opportunities, not often offer options. Dangerous mind with a clear conscience. Open up and you might get it. That's right, I said it. One of the four to testify. You're living lightheaded. Pure thought, mic check, tenant. Put it dead in an Abraham descendant. Better reckon it. Isolate your style so you're not tempted to blend it with the temperament of the popular developing tenement to skill. That's why I make sure my step to the rhythm's original. Skip the bullseye. Common vision ends up in crowded centers. An orthodox approach, so I aim for the outer edges. It's about to be on and popping. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned.
Now on and on, I'm on the odyssey, auditing the product of modern artistry. Don't bother me, I'm honestly starting to harden to all of the common songs are talking of problems, but never commenting on proper ways to solve. Call a response from the audience is all the Darwinies have started all against Solomon said it. Our investments would expose the hearts and tenants. Obvious we're all dissolved again.
You're locked and loaded and listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Y'all don't hear me though. The show is coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Solve a bit of numbers while the crowd was getting lost in it. The gathering for unity has proved to be the start of it. Hip-hop is an economist, so like I'll have a problem with it. Can't we all just play our role and live the way that God intended? Cause see when the song is ended, try not to be all offended. I'm calling the shots intending to water the land in me.
Stewart Media and Entertainment, let's go!
Yo, check this out. Wait till they pick up the phone. Check this out.
Hello, Puppet Factory.
Yeah. Can I speak to Dan Patrick or Colin Cowherd or Skip Bayless or that ninja Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, bruh. They not here.
Hey, yo, tell them. Dougie Stewart and the Stewie said, since they think they show hot and they sports talk, guy talk soldiers, tell them we'll go to war.
Listen up, sports talk show fans and Puppet Factory refugees. Tired of predictable rants, relentless bullfish, and politically correct propaganda? No worries. Doug Stewart to the rescue.
Oh, punk-ass Tom Brady.
The police think they can shoot a ninja in the back just because he's a ninja? I say, that.
Yes, sir.
Get the hell out of here with that scripted sports talk radio, because you just entered the TDSS zone.
Ball peanuts for you. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I don't know what they want from me. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them. That's inflation, baby.
Buckle up, boys and girls, and get ready to ride raw with the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in the world. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Yes!
Talk that in my ear, but that shit come down here. Anyone else that won't
trust it, ain't no fear. You can talk that in my ear. Okay, alright now, my bigger what you say, ain't no more plans.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice.
What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. And this is a Throwback Thursday. And oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shouts out and good morning to all of the Stewies. Yes. Nice. Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you for joining your boy. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Fabulous, bring it back for your boy one more time. Bring it back one more time. Yeah, good morning, and welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, truest sports and guy talk show in America. What up, folk? Oh, boy. What up, folk, man? This is a Throwback Thursday. We are a little bit over a week away, a week and 2 days away from Super Bowl 51. ATL, ho! Yeah. And so I'm very excited about that, as I'm sure you are too as well. A lot of little things we got to get to today, man. Welcome. And thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show, man. If you're new to the show, if you're new to the network as well, man, there's a couple things I need you to do. I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an aura, okay? Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That will get you in the loop of everything that we're doing around here, so that when this show or any other show on the network becomes live, like we are right now, if you're listening right now, you'll get an alert on your phone through Facebook, Twitter, or just an email. And the second thing I need you to do is to click on the little chat bubble. We have the best chat room in the world, and I mean that. I'm not BSing, I'm not embellishing or nothing like that. I'm not hyping it up. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat. That's right. Mr. York Tattoo. And its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call them the Stewies. Good morning, Stewies. And so post your thoughts in the chat room. I read it all throughout the show. It makes this the most interactive sports and guy talk show in America. We do Dougie Dailies, which is kind of like where I throw out a question and kind of get your response to that one particular question. We do top fives every once in a while, man. Just off the top of my head, I'll come up with a top 5 list, have some discussion about that, and then social issues, politics every once in a while, really more so because of this election year, a lot so. Entertainment, which we'll do in hour number 2 specifically of the show today. We'll talk about some prominent birthdays and some entertainment stories that are out there. In the third hour of the show, we have 3 hours of the Doug Stewart Show, the Power Hour, kind of focus on the Stewies and read a lot of chat messages, specifically that hour. A lot of great stuff. But you know what it is. The number one thing that we do around here on the Doug Stewart Show, man, is we talk about them sports. And today, a couple things we're going to hit. You see the title of today's show, Sister Shawty. That's right. We're going to talk about Venus and Serena doing it once again. We'll get into that. Obviously, the Super Bowl a couple days away. How the Patriots became the most hated team in America. We'll talk about them. Top 10 Super Bowl winners of all time, kind of, sort of. One writer's opinion, and I'll give mine. I think he missed a couple of teams. As well as Jamaica. I told you about Jamaica. The Jamaican track team. I told you about that Jamaican track team. We'll get into that later. the Knicks and Carmelo Anthony, Lord have mercy, Antonio Brown on Facebook. So a lot of things we'll get to today on the Doug Stewart Show. I talked about the chat room, but you can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. One thing I want to touch upon before we even get into the meat of the show and all of the sports and all of that stuff, man, is Donald Trump. I know. I got to be honest with you, though, man. This Donald Trump thing and what we've seen over the first 5 days of his presidency is more intriguing than anything else that we could talk about today on sports or beyond. You know, there's nothing else more intriguing. A lot of it is very, very silly. A lot of it is very, very asinine, but it's intriguing. I mean, it's the top thing. So Donald Trump does his first interview since taking office this past Saturday. Excuse me. So he does his first interview with, what's the guy's name? David Muir from ABC. And once again, this is 5 days, man. But a couple of things came out in that interview. And I'm kind of looking back over the last 5 days, man. And I'm just really at a loss for words. I wrote down 5 things. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. 5 things, the top 5 things that are most alarming about Donald Trump's presidency in his first 5 days in office. The 5th thing is very petty, and this is where I nominated him or called him, first coined the term President Petty. The first thing is this: more people at his inauguration or watch his inauguration in the history of this country. Yeah. I mean, that's so petty to harbor on more people watching your inauguration than Obama's or any other, president in this country's history. Is just so petty. It's beyond belief for a man that's running the free world. That's number 5. This is the top 5 most interesting things about Donald Trump's candidacy since he's become president. Coming in at number 4, man, is this whole thing about voter fraud. He's saying that 5 million people, 3 to 5 million people, I think is the numbers that he used, illegally voted. I guess he's trying to blame it on like illegal aliens or whatever. They illegally voted. Funny thing about that is that he actually won the election. Why does he... I got to admit, I'm sorry. He actually won the election, and now he's actually even calling for some type of investigation where they're going to spend a lot of money to find out about this widespread cheating. And all of this comes down to the fact that he didn't win the popular vote, and he's so, I don't know what the word that you should use. He's so vain. I think vain is the proper word to use in this situation. He's so vain, and he hates the fact that he didn't win the popular vote, that he's not popular by the people, first of all. He's so vain that he wants this investigation to show and prove, allegedly, that he actually won the popular vote as well. Even though he won the election, it doesn't even matter. It's just absolutely incredible. The third thing is this whole conversation, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, about taking the oil from Iraq. Yeah, in this interview that he did with David Muir from ABC, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, in this interview that he did with ABC, he reiterated his thoughts about the Iraq war and how we should have taken their oil. But here's the problem with that. We're America. We're a technologically advanced society. There's this thing called international law. And the oil isn't any terrorist groups. Maybe the terrorist groups, ISIS or whoever, have taken a lot of oil from Iraq. But we can't take/steal somebody else's damn oil, man. And not only, and I know a lot of shady things like that may have happened in this world's history, in this